Hi everybody, welcome to the A-Level English Literature presentation from the Allen School. My name is Mr. Newland and I'm Head of English, and I also teach the A-Level course in English Literature. So I just want to run through why this is such an exciting course for you to study, and I think the best place to start with English Literature is really, I think what's going to interest you most is the text that we focus on. So AS level is worth 40% of the overall A-level, and it features 2 exams, each worth 20%. So on Unit 1, you'll study Jane Eyre, a wonderful text from the Victorian era about a really strong female lead character, proto-feminist ideas in there. And then we've got A Streetcar Named Desire, which is a fantastic drama. You may be aware of some of the iconic images from the 1950s Marlon Brando film. It's a play about desire, about passion, about poverty, about violence. It's a wonderful play that I'm sure you'll enjoy. And then Unit 2 focuses on poetry. Now, please don't be put off by that. I think a lot of students have a pretty bad experience of poetry at GCSE. You've got the scary, unseen poetry units. This is completely different. You get to study poems with us, one collection by Philip Larkin, one collection by Caroline Duffy. They're wonderful poems, and many, many students actually say, "I'm so surprised that poetry unit was my favourite part of the course." So it's a really exciting collection of poems from Philip Larkin and Caroline Duffy. I'm sure you'll really enjoy those. At E2, we have 2 more exams, each worth 20%. One of those is on The Merchant's Tale, a piece of medieval literature. It's boisterous, it's rude, and it's pretty funny. Unseen poetry does make an appearance, but don't worry, you'll be experts in unseen poetry by the time you get to year 13. Unit 4 is an exam on a Shakespeare play. It's The Tempest. Very different play to what you might have experienced at GCSE with Romeo and Juliet or Macbeth. It's about a desert island and a ship that crashes onto this desert island. The ship has the king and the royal family on board, and the island has a wizard, a monster, fairies. It's really funny, really unusual compared to the Shakespeare plays that you probably already studied, and students really enjoy that. And then for the coursework unit, which is worth another 20%, we focus on 2 brilliant texts. The first one being The Great Gatsby. Many of our students are familiar with the film starring Leonardo DiCaprio, which is a few years old now. It's a fantastic story, really engaging. And then the other text is The Kite Runner, which is about 2 boys and their friendship in Afghanistan. Really different. Focus on a really interesting period of time with the civil wars in Afghanistan, the invasions of Russia, the Taliban later. It's a really heartbreaking story about 2 boys and their friendship. So the texts are fantastic. We've had these same texts for a few years now because the students love them so much. There really hasn't been any need to change because the students tell us every year how much they enjoy these texts. So that's a big part of this subject and why it's proved to be so popular. Our results are excellent. They've been rated as excellent by ALPS, who are an independent body. So that's not us saying the results are excellent. It's a group who compares different sixth forms across the country, and our results are consistently excellent. And that goes for all ability levels. Although recently, in the past 4 years, we have had 2 students who've gone on to successfully apply to study English Lit at Oxford University. So those 2 students are there now studying English Literature and really enjoying themselves. So, we had a lot of success in this subject. And then I think, finally, one thing I'd really want to push is that we are really keen to do trips. We've done a lot over the past few years. We've been to Theatre Clwyd, which is obviously only down the road. We've been to Birmingham, we've been to Manchester, we've been to Stratford-upon-Avon, we've seen The Tempest, we've seen A Streetcar Named Desire. We want you to go and see these texts performed, particularly the drama texts, as they were meant to be on stage. And so as a result, wherever it is possible, we will go and we will take you. I know other schools have certain budget issues and aren't doing as many trips these days, but we are committed to getting you into the theatre and seeing these plays performed. So as you can see, we've been all over the country and will continue to do so. So I hope you wanting to join us in September. If you have any more questions about English literature, then please get in touch with me on the email address that you can see on screen now. But I really do look forward to seeing you all sometime in the future.